Hello and welcome back to the next walkthrough part for Resident Evil 4. Um, so today we're going to be actually visiting the headless guys. We're going to be seeing a bunch of those guys around the corner. Here's a note by an anonymous letter, which I think that this is kind of obvious who wrote this, but I'm not going to say anyways. You'll figure it out later. And like I said, you can read that if you really want to, but I'm not reading things. I have a horrible reading voice, but I know that I'm going to wind up having to do that for the next game that I do, because I'm going to be doing another walkthrough of a game. I'm going to probably record it right after this. Be really interesting, but because it's an entirely different style game than this, so I'm gonna and it's also more serious, so I'm gonna have to entirely switch cogs for it. So anyways, here's your typewriter. Again, the game just saved for you, so there's no real reason to do that right now. Anyways, so actually before moving on through that door back over there, we actually want to go back a little bit to see that little thing in the distance, that little cave over there. That's where we're going to be going. You can actually still throw these. Oh yeah, and there's a neat little trick you can do over here. But through here is where you get the first jewel, and the only jewel you'll get for the mask for quite a while. So you can actually throw them into the walls, which I thought I thought when I saw that recently was kind of funny actually. But yeah, you can chuck them into walls and they'll stick. It's kind of weird. All right. Anyway, so let's go through here. And down here, of course, there's a cellar. I'm going to grab these boxes first, or these barrels. And up here, there is a jewel. Another spinel. And in a second, I will go that way, but first let's take a look at the cellar. I don't think that he has anything that we really want right now.
Rare things.
And I don't think that we can really sell anything other than a flash grenade.
Is that all?
We have some stuff we can sell. Okay.
Thank you.
And then we're gonna keep those.
What are you buying?
And again, you have more upgrades that you can do. Actually, he's now unlocked some more so that you can upgrade your weapons a little bit more, but for now I'm going to be keeping them where they are right now. I don't need an upgrade right this second. Okay. Now, so this is where you got to push back these boxes. It's not really a puzzle. I mean, it's kind of obvious what you got to do. But right over here, one of these crates, there is the green gem for the mask. Go ahead and combine those. I suggest you combine things as you find them, because otherwise you'll get mixed up and you actually have to combine them in a certain order to get the full price of the item. You can't just randomly combine them. They have to be in the order that you found them. Otherwise, it won't be worth the full amount. But as you can see, now I'm in here with him. And he's just kind of staring at me. Like, what are you doing? Alright, so that's it for this area, actually. So we'll go ahead and leave and go back. Alright. So we're heading back to where we were. And then, yes, you can go actually all the way back to the other side of the lake where that fire is. Or, there is the cabin. You can kind of see it in the distance. Like, right over that crosshair right now. But, if you go back there, there will be dogs that spawn. And then you'll get your first encounter of dogs in the game a little bit early. I guess if you want to do that, but I don't know why you would. You'll wind up encountering them very soon as well. So, through this door is hell. So let's look at some weird tentacle porn. Okay. So these guys, you can't allow these guys to get close to you, really. I mean, look, because they'll swing at you. And the easiest and best way to kill them is by shooting their heads. I mean, you can by the other ways, but it takes a shit ton of bullets. And why are you not dead? So, this fucker won't die. Oh, shit. No, you're not gonna hit me, you kid. Don't walk this fucking way, kid. Alright. And you do get a pretty big reward of 5,000 for killing your first headless fucker. But yes, you gotta hit him in the head. I mean, if you have a fucking magnum, I guess maybe you can kill him, but I don't know why you'd waste magnum ammo on them. So, just shoot him in the head. Alright, so over here we gotta rappel down. And there is a jewel right up here. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. Again, I don't really care too much about him. I'll just shoot him to death. Wow. He had some really weird health. He took literally 2 shots to the feet, to the legs. Probably wouldn't take only 1 shot to the chest. Jesus. Alright, so now if you were smart and not like me, you would have taken these things out while you were up there. I mean, it doesn't matter now, but yeah, you can actually take them out from all the way up there, and you can sort of see them a little bit better. But that's not necessary. And be careful here, because if you go to this next one, this is where you might want to think about putting some, I'll put some herbs together. And then also, I'm going to reload this, even though I don't need it right this second. And I think I'm probably going to wind up using the shotgun, because I'm going to wind up, I might actually wind up using a flash grenade here, just to get rid of all the headless guys. So, and then you'll see why that's so incredibly good. Oh wait, hold on. We actually have to do one thing before they come out. I forgot about that. So, you can get that gem. So you have to stop this water. Essentially. And I'll just grab this now so I don't have to come up over here later. And I can just sort of run past these guys. Because they're going to spawn in both directions once you cross over that platform. So let's hold this lever, turn off the water, and that'll close this. Alright. So load up your weapons, motherfuckers, because now you need to deal with a larger amount of force than you're normally used to. That's why I'm just trying to get past these guys. And I could use a flash grenade, or I could just continue using my shotgun. Oh yeah, and these guys, the flaming guys, they'll blow like fire on you, like as if it's a flamethrower. I don't know why. I mean, fire doesn't really work that way, but they'll blow fire onto you, and then if you shoot them when they're holding the fire, they'll usually light themselves on fire. Alright, so now you need this seal, and this is what you're going to need to get into the church. So we traveled all this way to get that one thing to get into the church, which is actually locked.
I've obtained an object that resembles a cult group's insignia.
Wonderful, Leon. Head back to the church. Ashley's safety is our immediate priority.
Alright. And this is where you get sent back to that cellar that I said we were going to wind up, you know, arriving back there eventually. So now we're back over here at this guy. And I am going to save over here. It has been a little while, even though, you know, it's not that big a deal. You do have checkpoints in this game. You don't restart from last save.
Good things on. What are you selling?
And now you can just go ahead and sell stuff, I guess. You got anything?
Is that all? Ah. Thank you. What are you buying?
And again, we're not going to have anything. The next area, however,
What are you buying?
if you want to, you can buy an RPG. That'll one-shot the boss that's coming up. However, I'm not gonna.
What are you selling?
Prepare and stock up on ammo again.
What are you buying?
It's not a very big boss, and you'll fight more of them later. So, it's not very hard. You might want to upgrade your firepower in your rifle. I think I'm going to wind up keeping this for a while. I might buy the semi-auto rifle, but I probably will wind up keeping this. Just because it's fun to use the bolt action. And firepower in the shotgun, I'm still not going to upgrade. And I will keep the rifle the way it is. And not buy the TMP. So, well, I guess I'll save because I just So now we will ascend back up. And now we've got the big motherfucker. Now, if you saved that dog, he will help you over here. If you saved him from, like, that trap in the beginning of the game, he'll appear and he'll distract this boss for you. And this is why also these grenades are going to come in a hell of a lot of handy. Because I'm going to have 4 grenades. I will have an incinerary, but I may or may not use that. And the flash grenades do work, but again, it's like, well, that really isn't going to work much on this boss. He's just going to stand there. So, I might be able to flash him and get onto his back, but there's also a lot of good stuff in these little things, so you got to make sure that he doesn't destroy them or items will disappear from them. So, if you got an RPG, use your RPG, otherwise you're going to wind up shooting this guy in the back a bunch of times.
¡Rápido! 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 ¡Hala! ¡Usa los músculos! ¡Rápido! ¡Apúrense! ¡Por aquí! ¡Rápido! ¡Rápido! ¡Por aquí! ¡Por aquí! ¡Ay! ¡Se vuelve loco! ¡Mierda!
Okay, so this guy looks pretty fearsome, but as far as enemies that have a large amount of health, this guy doesn't have that much. You can fairly easily kill him too, compared to other bosses. You'll have to fight 2 of these guys at a time at one point in the game. Alright. And he will kick you, so you gotta be careful too. And he'll pick up trees and chuck them, and rocks, and all that sort of shit. Now you gotta do this. That's the easiest way to save ammo.
Hey, it's that dog.
Alright, so as you can see, he's now distracted by the dog. That'll give you a little bit of extra ease when getting rid of this guy. And you can rifle this guy. You can. Actually, I'm going to rifle his top. Or his back. So as you can see, this guy, not that difficult. I didn't take damage once. So, he's not a big baddie like a lot of the big guys are. He's essentially that traditional big giant that doesn't have a very large amount of health, but seems like he does. And just scares the shit out of you. Of course, this is the first iteration of him. Later you'll face harder ones that have more health. But again, you can also just RPG this guy. Fuck that. I don't know why I'm selling that. Alright. I think I've got everything in this area. I think I picked up the herbs. And everything like that. Alright. Let's move on. Alright. So, there shouldn't be any guys over here. Except, now you're going to be seeing the dogs. Now, the dogs are good. It's very good if you have a rifle here. You'll be able to see them right there. There's one of them. He's going to wind up coming around the corner, probably. And then I'm going to have to pull a shotgun or something. Okay, or not. Or he can just stand there. Okay, my rifle killed him. That's actually sort of surprising. And then there is one more right here. I guess my extra firepower from the upgraded rifle did help. And these fuckers are real assholes. And they do also have the same tentacle things sometimes that the other guys have. So you gotta watch out for that too. Alright, so here we are heading into the church. And we will rescue Ashley. I think I'm thinking of separate ways in which there's something in one of these things. But there is not, apparently, here. Alright. So, this is a little puzzle you gotta do. Well, first you gotta jump off of this thing. Which, you know, again, not difficult to do. But, and in here, for some reason, there isn't anything behind this painting. Again, later, you get stuff from behind the paintings of Lord Sadler. Which I don't think you've actually been introduced to yet, but this is Lord Sadler. Okay. Now, you have to match up the colors so that they form the image that you see there. This is not a very difficult puzzle at all. It's actually rather simple. Alright. Generally speaking, that puzzle's not very hard.
Ashley!
Don't come!
Hey! Take it easy.
No! Get away!
Calm down. Everything's going to be just fine. My name's Leon. I'm under the President's order to rescue you.
What? My father?
That's right. And I have to get you out of here. Now come with me. It's Leon. I've succeeded in extricating my subject.
Good work, Leon. I'll send a chopper over right away.
Where's the extraction point?
There's another trail that you can take to get out of the village. The chopper will pick you up beyond there.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Okay, so now you get a playing manual on how to handle Ashley, essentially. And as you can see, I'm gonna look like a fucking idiot.
Wait.
Essentially, if you're on an Xbox, to get her to wait, you press
Follow
RB,
me. Wait.
which is the same as a grenade button in COD. But as you can see, she deflects bullets, which is really helpful because a lot of the times she'll get in the way and you won't be able to chuck grenades, you won't be able to shoot at enemies. That is a big problem, which is why this makes this whole thing a hell of a lot better and easier. Alright.
Follow me.
So, now we're going to wind up having this clomping around for pretty much the rest of the game, and Leon will break his back right here. But, you saw that little weird animation of him falling down onto his knees. That's a pretty funny thing.
I'll take the girl,
Who are you?
if you must know. My name is Osmond Sadler, the master of this fine religious community.
What do you want?
To demonstrate to the whole world our astounding power, of course. No longer will the United States think they can police the world forever. So, we kidnap the president's daughter in order to give her our power and then send her back.
No. Leon, I think they shot something in my neck.
What did you do to her?
We just planted her a little gift. Oh, there's going to be one hell of a party when she returns home to her loving father. But before that, I thought I might bargain with the president for some donation. Believe it or not, it takes quite a lot of money to keep this church up and running.
Faith and money will lead you nowhere, Sadler.
Oh, I believe I forgot to tell you that we gave you the same gift.
When I was unconscious.
Oh, I truly hope you like our small but special contributions. When the eggs hatch, you will become my puppets. Involuntarily, you'll do as I say. I'll have total control over your minds. Don't you think this is a revolutionary way to promulgate one's faith?
Sounds more like an alien invasion if you ask me. You okay?
Leon, what's gonna happen to us?
Don't worry. We got into this mess. We can get out of it.
Alright. And this will be where I will be ending this part. But, as you can see, we've now rescued Ashley, and we'll be continuing on through to get out of the village. So, I'll see you guys next time. This has been MSF Community Home.